Oh, Floof! Remember, foreshadowing is literary device used by writers. Floof, welcome to the stream. How you been? Estelle's bullying time. Gotta go through like 5 cutscenes for 1 combat mission. I don't remember that game having so many cutscenes. Oh wait, you're playing the first Valkyria Chronicles, right? I played 4. I don't remember there being a lot of cutscenes. Some sort of flying insect, probably a wasp, and I had to take Benadryl, so I'm loopy. Oh shoot! Go to sleep if you need to, random dog, because Benadryl like knocks you out, doesn't it? And your Twitch crashed. No, they never grew mentally, so sad to see. I know, people who peaked in high school, I really cannot. It's like, you're really telling me the best years of your life were when you were a teenager? Like, a minor? Like, you weren't even like a full adult with freedom, and you're telling me those are the best years of your life? Like people who go to like high school reunions, it's like, oh yeah, they peaked in high school. My boss, she was talking about her like high school reunion, like what, 20-something year high school reunion, and she was like saying how she's planning on going to it, and I was like, yo. No, you ain't catching me going to any of my high school reunions. Why my internet hates it more? Why does the internet hate my chat today? Everyone's having issues. The story is good, it's just very long. So many people are on their phone, they don't have situational awareness. Yes, that is very, very true. Like, my gosh. I just wish that all our phones would just stop working for a day. Like, just for a day. I wish, like, all of our technologies, like, at least, or how should I say this? Maybe not specifically technology, but things that are supposed to be like social media. Social media should just disappear for one day. Like, and so should like TV and movies. TV, movies, social media, all of that should just disappear for one day. And we'll, actually no, it might need to be more than one day, because I feel like the first day people are just gonna panic. Maybe like a week. Maybe like a week, and then we'll see what people do. I think it would benefit all of us. It's colored, so it sends me high as a kite. Wait, what's colored? Benadryl? The pink Benadryl? This combo feels awkward when most of my time hanging out with friends is spent playing games. I mean, to each their own. If you enjoy, if your idea of a hangout is to play games, go ahead. No worries, as long as that's what you all want to do. But for me, when I hang out with people, that's not the only thing I want to do. I don't just want to play games with them. Like I want us to go out and like go somewhere nice to eat, or like go somewhere where we can do an activity or something fun, or somewhere where you can just sit down and talk. Like, we could probably play a game like for a little while, but I don't want to hang out for the sole purpose of we're playing a game. That's how it used to be with that one guy friend. He would come over just to play video games, and I'm like, ugh, I just don't want to. Sometimes I just didn't want to, but I would let him come over anyways, and I was like, ugh. The only issue I'm having is planning my trip for end of this year. Oh, where are you going, Kana? Google, what do I do without Google? We can live without Google. We forget, like humans have lived without technology. For me, my high school was not fun, but I wish after the fact that I had done more back then rather than be lazy. For me, I don't really have any special memories attached to high school, mostly just because I had very helicopter parents. I was only allowed to leave the house for school and karate, and that was it. And I was not allowed to join any clubs because my mom didn't want to pick up my brother and I at different times at school. So she was like, you either both join a club or you join no clubs. And my brother didn't want to join any clubs, so I wasn't allowed to join clubs. And I also was not allowed to hang out with friends either. I think I might have told this, but when I was a kid, I was only allowed to hang out with friends twice a year. Once during the summertime and once during the winter. And I could only hang out for like 3 hours, and before that was it. And yeah, so I don't know how I have friends. How I had friends before that, because like I could never hang out with anybody. But but yeah. So I don't really have a lot of memories attached to high school. I couldn't do any school activities. I couldn't really see my friends. I couldn't really go out of the house unless it was for the sole purpose of daily school or karate, and then that's pretty much it. So even if I could go back, like even if I could go back in time, I don't think anything would change. because it was factors out of my control. So there's that. That's why I don't really feel super attached to like my high school, because it's like, what did I do? Nothing, pretty much. But then again, everyone at my high school was like too busy trying to like live high school like it was a Hollywood movie, so I kind of didn't really like the atmosphere of my school anyways, so. Yeah, FD and Red 26 or something similar. Oh my gosh. I sometimes take no computer days and not do anything electronic that day. It's fun and lets me get reading done. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I've ever really taken like a proper like no computer day, because at least me personally, I don't really feel like I'm that attached to social media. Like when I am using like my computer for fun, my computer or my phone for like fun, it's like when I'm using social media, I'm just looking at vlogs, like people's like silent aesthetic vlogs. Like that's what I watch. Like I watch streamers every now and then, but I put them on the background when I'm doing work. Like I don't sit down and like watch a stream. I say that as I'm a streamer with people in my chat who literally wake up at times of the day to catch my stream, but like I don't do that. But yeah, like for me, a no computer day would mean I would just not be doing any video editing, I guess. I could live without like watching vlogs. I think that, yeah. Actually, I have been drawing a lot these past couple weeks, even though it has been digital drawing though. So I don't know if that maybe does count as a screen time. I'm heading back to Japan. Wait, Kana, I'm also going to Japan. I'm going in November. I hated pretty much everyone in my high school. Everyone was so egotistical. Yeah, I guess that's kind of how my high school was. Everyone was so busy trying to make our high school as like a romanticized Hollywood movie. So it was just like bleh. Do you have a request for us? Yes, it's just a personal errand, but I want you to do a job for me. Would now be a good time? To Japan, I hope y'all have safe trips. Yeah, for my trip, I'm going with 2 other girls. Originally, we were gonna be a group of 6 people. It was gonna be 5 girls, 1 guy. And the guy is one of the girls' brother. So we figured like we should probably have 1 guy go with us, you know, just for safety reasons. But he ended up not being able to go. And then same with 2 of the other girls. One of the girls got a new job, so she has like no vacation time. And then another girl had school, and she was trying to get out of it, but I don't think she could anymore. So now it's just me and 2 other girls, and we're just like, well, we gotta be careful. But at least walking around Japan should hopefully. People say it's safer, but that may not be the case for some foreigners. Who knows? Everyone was a cool kid back in high school and did extremes like drinking, partying, and one person had a kid after graduating. That's like every high school. There's always one kid that falls into that category. But first, I want to know what it is you want us to do. Right. I want you to deliver a letter to Faye for me. She and I were seeing each other, but we hit kind of a rough patch, and we ended up breaking up recently. But I want to make it up to her. That's why I wrote the letter. Could I persuade you to deliver the letter to her? Just whenever your work takes you to Zeiss. I think this is the only side quest I'm doing right now, so I might as well just go back to Zeiss again. What do you think, Joshua? Fine by me. We're not in any rush, so sure. Really? Oh, that's great. I have it right here. Please take care of it. Of course we will. But stirring a woman's emotions with a letter can be kind of tough. Huh? Is that true? Really? I don't think it's our place to offer advice on this, Estelle. Yeah, literally, we're like just a bunch of teenagers. No, don't worry about it. It's good to get a female perspective sometimes. So, a letter alone won't do it, huh?
Probably not. Oh, I know. How about some kind of gift?
Great idea, but I didn't get anything to give her. Damn it. I can't just go shopping while I'm on duty.
That's true.
I hate to ask, but no, I'm not spending my money on you. Could I get you to pick up something to go along with the letter?
Huh? You want us to go gift shopping for you?
Right. You can buy something in Zeiss. Get the gift and deliver it to her along with the letter.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. But this is kind of a big responsibility.
I'm sure you're up to the task. Faye's usually in her work clothes, working with all that loud machinery. So I really want to get her something cute that'll speak to her feminine side. Okay, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Something cute? Like a stuffed animal?
I think that'd be kind of babyish for her. Okay, thank goodness he said no to that, because I thought he was gonna say yes.
Okay, something cute.
I'll go ahead and give you some money to cover the cost. It's not much, I know, but please get something for her.
1,000, okay, decent. Will do. So, we'll accept your requests, but just buying a gift in Zeiss? Are you sure you want to leave it up to us?
Yes, I think it'll work out. Thank you for this. Really. Okay, I guess we're going, we're trying to help this guy fix his relationship now. You know, I say if you've already broken up, just leave it. Just leave it at that, man. But people be desperate. People like to cling on to the idea of their love that once was. Ugh, I wish I could make the map bigger without having to do some extra clicks. You know, it's kind of funny too that we bring up high school, because I was actually talking with my coworkers today about like what we were like in high school, and I was like, I honestly couldn't tell you. Like my entire high school personality was just me showing up to class and going to karate. That was literally like that was literally what made up high school for me. Like I had no personality. My personality definitely blossomed in college. You know, because it was another thing, because I think I mentioned I started getting into anime when I was in high school, and there were like some people at my school that were into anime, but it was like mostly the boys. And I'm not gonna lie, the boys at my school that liked anime were really weird. the ones that liked anime and art and video games. And so when I got into college and I got accepted into both like I got accepted to a couple of departments when I was in college. I got accepted into like geology, marketing, and like art related ones. And then when I met like my art classmates in that department, I was like, whoa, there's other people who are just like me and they're not weird. That's really where I blossomed, was when I was in college. So I'd say I don't want to say I peaked in college, because I feel like every year that I've lived ever since, college has been better than the last. But I would say college was really where I started being more me, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have to figure out what we're gonna buy. What is this quest called? Messenger of Love. Okay, will it tell me what I should probably buy? Faye is a workaholic, but she actually has a weakness for all things cute and Philly. Okay, so she actually does like cute things. Okay. The letter has, well, you can get her gift. You can buy her a fruity milk seasonal tart. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I have work gloves. But it says something cute, right? So maybe woolly knit hat? I think I have one of those, right? Yeah, I do have one. A cute fluffy yard hat. Okay, maybe I can just give her that then. All right, let's go find Faye. So he just gave me money for free. I used to have crushes, got my heart stomped, and now live in peace. Oh no! I mean, I think we've all had crushes before. I haven't had a crush, technically, I guess, since high school. There was a guy that I was like somewhat interested in, or like I wanted to get to know. I wouldn't say I had a crush on him, but I wanted to get to know him. When I was working at my last job, he worked at like a lounge bar that was like a few steps away from my work, and I wanted to get to know him. And then I found out he had a girlfriend and she was pregnant. I was like, okay, no, not gonna touch that, and that was about it. But I think my last like crush was like high school, because I didn't like anybody in college. Even that guy that I was technically talking to on that dating app, I didn't really like. No, not that I didn't like him. It's just like I didn't have like any sort of feeling for him. Even like in that time we were in those like 3 weeks that we were talking. People can sometimes love their idea of a person better than they love a person. Exactly. And sadly, I think we kind of, that is something that is like, I don't want to say represented, but that is something that people have like in their heads that they think, I don't know, how do I phrase this? We've been somewhat conditioned to believe that things can change, I guess. I don't, that's not exactly what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to word it.
Faye, do you have a minute? What is it? I've got a letter for you. Here you go. What? Wait, is this from Private Bram at the Wolffront? Yeah. Okay, now's the perfect time to give her the gift. And here's a present to go with it.
I might have already worn it, but don't ignore that, Faye.
Oh, how cute. I see now. Finally. I know he still thinks about me, but I just wish he'd come sooner. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Well, I should get back to work. Sure, see you later.
Oh, that's done. Do I have to report this? Okay, but this is the last quest that we need to do. After that, we can do the main story, so that's good. We can do some main story in 15 minutes. We can catch up to where we were before. When I was doing it that one time on stream, and then I was like, wait, my side quests. My side quests. Okay, cool. We'll do just a quick save there. And then let's go to Elmo. Let's get this water pump fixed. And since we've technically already read it, I will speed through it. So that way we can get to where we're trying to find Dorothy much faster. And we're gonna have to do that battle again, but at least Tita will be a higher level. So it might go by slightly faster. Oh, I need some water. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. How long is the final chapter of this game? Is it really long? It doesn't look like there's much side quest for us that we need to get to, but is it a long chapter? Because I know it already feels like chapter 3 is going to be super long. Chapter 3 might be like the entirety of August, if I think about it. Are we technically already halfway through August, or almost halfway through August? That's kind of insane. Kind of insane to think about. Okay, so to redo this, the door is locked. Okay, who do I need to talk to? I remember I talked to somebody. It was not you, but we need to talk to someone to get the key. What are souvenirs? Was it the person at the inn? There we go. What did I miss? Not much. I did the message of love quest. I gave the woolly knit hat to Faye and the letter, and we turned that in. And now I'm trying to get back to the point of the main story where we were before, where we need to rescue Dorothy. It's almost halfway through August, soon summer's over. Thank fuck. Technically, it feels like summer's gonna be lasting until like late October, however. And like, why is it so hot all the time? I swear, it's hot for like 6 months of the whole year. I remember... Ugh, these stupid beds. Alright, so she gave me the key. Let's go, and then we're gonna drop off Tita. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I don't want to say the worst months of the year, but I feel like the least eventful months in the year, at least for me personally, are March and September. Sometimes August, depending on my interests. But I feel like March, August, and September are the least exciting months of the year. For most days. October, that is when snow normally starts curling. Really? I feel like it still kind of gets hot in October for us. Ugh, I wish it would snow that early where I am. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go inside. I'm ready for the fall vibes. I want everything to be orange. I want my pumpkin spice themed everything. I want everything to be Halloween. They've started already selling Halloween stuff in store, and I'm like, yes, please let Halloween last for 3 months. That is the one holiday in the entire year that I don't mind starts early, because I love Halloween. The worst months are June, July, and January, February. I feel like, at least in June and July for me, I have a lot of people that like have birthdays in those months. And then also I go to a lot of events during June. And I feel like last July was a bit uneventful for me. But I feel like for most of the time, I have something going on, at least in my personal life, for June and July. So I find June, July is exciting. January, I think I just like that it's, I don't know. I still kind of like January. I don't know. Something about January. So like February, I look forward to Valentine's Day because I love doing Galentine's Day with all my girlfriends. So I find February to be very fun because I love pink. I love that everything's pink. I love that everything's super girly. I'm very, very feminine. So I like February. Halloween comes out as soon as 4th of July finishes, I swear. I think like August is a little bit early for Halloween, I will admit. But once it gets like late August, that's when I start feeling the Halloween vibes. Because I know I definitely do start getting like the Halloween like itch like in September. And especially since my work does like, we do like our Halloween decorating. I don't know if we're doing it this year. But last year we started decorating for Halloween like, I think like mid-September. Because it was a lot of what we did. So starting next month, I'm already going to be feeling the Halloween spirit. They've started with the horror movies too. Ooh, I don't really like horror movies. I don't think I've ever watched a horror movie in my life now I think about it. I don't like creepy stuff. Summer heat is unbearable, but 40 degrees is also not fun. Yeah, I bet not. Yeah, once it starts hitting like the triple digits, like nah. My workplace hit almost like triple digits today and I was like, Jesus. Where I live, it's a little bit cooler, but my work town is like very, very hot. Pink is a great color. I agree. Pink is one of the best colors. There's just something about pink that's just like, it's so alluring. Like not even just like from a woman's perspective. Like there's just something about the color pink that's just like soft and alluring and like it's just a nice chill color, you know? Even though like yellow is my favorite color. February is the best month, though I'm biased. Yeah. February is the best month. I agree. February is seriously sleepy month. You don't live in an area with negative 40 degrees and a meter snow, do you? Oh, negative 40. I thought that was like above 40. No. I thought that was like regular 40. No, I don't live somewhere where it gets that cold. I mean, I could travel to another part where it probably does get that cold. That's not too far. But at least in my specific area, no. It doesn't get that cold. Neither do I. YouTube is full of ads for horror movies. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it when YouTube gives me horror movie ads. I'm like, please stop. I'm not gonna watch them. Although, I guess like the quote unquote the most creepiest thing I've ever watched was, who's DMing me on Discord? Oh, was Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. But even that wasn't really that bad. It was just kind of like, it wasn't even that bad. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Wednesday though. I liked Wednesday, but even that's not really that creepy either. It's just like spooky, I guess. I don't know. Pink, marine, blue, and olive green are my favorite colors. Ooh, olive green. I've never really heard anyone say olive green is their favorite color. That's nice. That's a good choice. Good choice. I like lemon yellow. I unfortunately live in a desert. Yeah, you do. You do, girl. There's a road a few hours away from where I live that is 6 meters, 6 yards roughly of snow in June. Oh, damn. That is a lot. You know, sometimes I wish I could experience snow a little bit more often than just the winter months. And then sometimes when I hear like what you have to do to accommodate for snow, it's like, oh, I should not have checked my DMs. Wait. Oh, fuck. Anyways, but yeah. Sorry. I just saw. Okay. Anyways. The stuff they have to do to accommodate for snow sounds like a lot. I think maybe I'd rather live somewhere where it's dry than somewhere, or actually, I don't know. I kind of like, you know, I think I mentioned it before, but one day I wanted to take a vacation during the winter at a place that goes like full on Christmas. Like Christmas may not really be my favorite holiday, but I think it's because I've never experienced like the pure Christmas where it's just like snow everywhere. And then there's like local activities or events to go to, or where I miss the times when people used to tacky decorate their houses with like Christmas decorations, or like the town. Like, I don't know what happened that everyone's just so minimal these days, but I love overbearing, tacky, crazy decorations. I need to go somewhere that just fully embraces the Christmas spirit, and then I might enjoy Christmas a lot more. I mean, I do like Christmas, but it's not like my favorite holiday, at least after not being a kid. I much more prefer autumn and spring to summer or winter. Yeah, me too. I like the in-between seasons as well. We have managed to activate Stop! Stop! You guys always do this. In Sweden, we have an ice hotel in the winter that is rebuilt every winter. Oh, I think it was Sweden was it Sweden or was it a different Scandinavian country that fully embraced Christmas? I got it on my Instagram timeline once and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a Scandinavian country, but I can't remember. Our little town used to go all out with the Christmas lights. I just feel like where I live, it doesn't get cold enough to really feel like, I mean, at night it gets really cold, but it's not like cold to the point where it's like ice and snow, I guess. Yeah. And I don't know, so for some reason, towns are so obsessed with bare minimum decorations these days. I want to live somewhere. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I feel like I want to experience living in a small town, maybe for like a year or something. And just so like I could feel like those community vibes, you know what I mean? Our little town used to go, oh, I already read that. Yeah, small towns really are more, I don't know if authentic is the right word, but they're much more like into things, you know what I mean? Finland have Santa Claus village. Maybe it was Finland, actually. That kind of sounds familiar. Maybe it was Finland. We don't have White Christmas here, but there's a neighborhood near me that used to go all out. It was so nice. Core memories. I want to visit a Christmas town so bad. My mom used to really get into like Christmas decorating, but now she's old, so it's like a lot for her to like decorate and stuff. And I'm like, aw. Cause like our last Christmas wasn't really that decorated, and I was like, aw. I miss when my mom used to go out. Used to go all out for Christmas decorations. Like we have a storage room. I'm pretty sure 80% of that is Christmas decorations. Like we have Christmas decorations. She has Christmas decorations stored under her bed in the master bedroom. She has some in her storage room. She has some in the garage. Like I'm pretty sure we just have a little bit of Christmas decorations stored everywhere in the house. Like literally everywhere. Finland. Random Dell woke me up at 3 a.m. in the morning on Christmas Day. Recently? Or when you were kids? Snow first starts in fall, November here, and don't disappear until April, May. Ooh, that sounds so fun. Where I live, it's like only specific areas get snow. Not the whole state, sadly. Oh wait, I already read this conversation. I could have just been clicking this whole time. Since we've already read this conversation. Then you gotta shovel snow the entire— yeah, that's only downfall. It's like, how often do you have to shovel snow, huh? I believe I'm supposed to go back to the end now. If I'm remembering how this chapter worked out. Last year and the year before and the— oh, it's a tradition. That's cute. 3 in the morning though, why? You guys looking forward to your gifts from Santa Claus? Especially when the snowplow pushed all the snow from the road up on your drive walk. I will say, didn't run on random down. I am envious how close you guys are as twins. My brother and I, we get along, but we're not close, I'd say. Like, we're definitely not the type that would, like, have conversations with each other, I guess. Because my brother acts like he's still 12 sometimes, so it's like, meh. I think, wait, was there another quest that was supposed to trigger during this? No. Messenger of love, blah, 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 potent ingredient, product testing. That one is, Spokesman Vault, Librarian. Factory for the Pecker, this region. At the Elmo Hot Springs. Okay. Oh, I still have time for this one though. Okay, so let's go find Dorothy, and then we'll be caught up. After we do the battle, then we'll be caught up. Especially when the snowplow pushed all the snow from the road up on your driveway. Oh no. How long does that usually take? Oops. To shovel snow. Or I guess it depends on your driveway, huh? How early in the morning do you have to get up to shovel snow? So that way you can just get your car out to go to work. Unless you live in a walkable town. Let's see, where was Dorothy located again? Okay, search the fields, okay. So she was somewhere here. Dorothy. Joshua, why did you get caught by that thing? Okay, I just want to get caught up to where Dorothy is. Or technically, since we've already read it, I don't have to do it. I could just do it off stream. At least that ain't called Durana 1 and Durana 2 or Random Dale 1 and Random Dale 2. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, we have our fair share of fights. We just try not to bring that nonsense to the chill yapping stream. Oh. I mean, Random Dale felt close enough with you that he shared the fact that he watches a streamer named Crypta Agate with you. So now you guys have a common streamer interest. Which is something, let's see, did my brother and I have anything? I guess we're both Zelda fans, but my brother always tells me, he's like, you're not a real Zelda fan because you haven't played as many games as I have. And I'm like, alright bro. Okay then. We also have different tastes in anime. and music. So, what do we talk about? I don't know. We don't really talk. About an hour before normal, I guess. I mean, I guess my brother and I, we do go to anime conventions together. The last anime convention we went to this one anime convention last year. And it was just the two of us, which was a bit odd, because normally we go with friends, but this time it was just the two of us, and that was actually kind of nice. I think that's, because, like, we don't really hang out, so it was kind of nice to hang out with my brother for that day. At least both of you agree that Yapta streams are great. I make them rare, so that way you guys always crave them. You guys got your extra 30 minutes of fill last stream. But if anything, I will say I did not get good sleep last night. I don't know what's been up, but like I was tired last night. Like I was sleepy, but it was one of those instances where it's like even though you're sleepy, your brain is super active. So like I couldn't get my brain to turn off. So I didn't fall asleep until it was like close to 2 in the morning. Like I was just laying in bed for like 4 hours just trying to fall asleep. And I tried not to go on my phone either. So I was literally just staring, like laying in bed, trying to fall asleep for 4 hours straight. And that was not fun. And I was like, why won't my brain turn off? I was thinking, it was like my brain just like, what do you call it? Autopilot, just thinking of the most random things. Like I wasn't even stressed or anything. Like just random thoughts kept going into my brain. And I'd be like, stop. Yeah, same here. I was the same. I was sleepy in body, but my mind was so active. Dude, I hate when that happens. It's like, bro, I'd rather have a reason to not be able to fall asleep than to just not be sleepy for no reason. Cause I remember in college, the only times when I couldn't sleep was because I was stressed. And when I was stressed, like, it's like, well, I'm not gonna get sleep anyways. I might as well be productive. Whereas last night, it's like, well, I can't do that because I'm not sleepy because I have something occupying my brain in that way. I just couldn't sleep. It sucked. It sucked.